Okay, welcome to Tillage Farms. This is a farm established in
Tillage Village.
Tillage Village Farms. This is a farm established in the year 2017. This is our third year of growing organic strawberries. So as I take you around, we'll start with the nursery where it all begins. Then we'll go around the fields. So let's go to the nurseries. So this is our makeshift greenhouse. This is where we propagate our seedlings before they go into the main field. This is a makeshift greenhouse. How do you determine the number that you have to put in the number that you have to put into
the number of seedlings that you have to put in your greenhouse before they go for replanting? How do you determine the number in here? Or does it, in terms of the size of the number that you put in here determines the size of the greenhouse?
No. Yeah. For us, seedling propagation is ongoing.
Okay.
So we plant every week. We plant basically for our own use and also for sale, for people who want to venture into strawberry growing.
Okay.
So we've got a target of about 500 seedlings that we do every week.
Oh.
Yes. So we begin with the nursery.
Okay.
So the nursery is ongoing, as I said,
yes,
because we're trying to expand. We're trying to expand our plantation. Preferably to about 100,000 seedlings. 100,000 seedlings. We started off with 500 seedlings that we purchased, and then in the last 3 years we propagated them, and we now have a total number of about 30,000 seedlings, but our target is 100,000 seedlings.
from 500.
Yes. So this is the other extension of that.
So which phase is this now?
This is the same. It's the same phase, yeah. The same phase. With this one, actually some of them are ready to go in the field because some of them are even beginning to flower.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is fruiting season, so some of them are even showing a sign of flowering.
So how much will it take to start a project like this?
How much, as in?
The amount of money you need to set up a greenhouse like this, and the land and the seedlings. And
it's not very easy to determine.
okay.
No, because I started off with 500, and that gave me an area of about 30 by 30. So from the 500, we've propagated from the runners.
Okay.
Yeah, from the runners, and we propagated to about 30,000. So 20,000 are fruiting, 10,000 are still developing. They're in the developing stage and getting their first flowers. So it determines the size of land that you're going to use is the spacing of your field.
Oh.
Strawberry is planted 1 meter by 30. So 1 meter in between rows and 30 centimeters between plants.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Is our weather very adaptive?
Very favorable.
Okay.
We couldn't grow, I don't know, for whatever reason, we couldn't grow strawberry in this country. We always imported it.
Wow.
Our friends outside grow it under controlled temperatures in a greenhouse, but the sunshine is good.
Okay.
So it needs a lot of sunshine, a lot of water, and we are not adding any fertilizers to our strawberry. We are growing it organically.
Okay. How?
We're using manure.
Manure.
Yes.
The chicken manure.
Yes. We've
Okay.
got. We are also looking after 1,000 layers specifically for the eggs and the manure.
Okay. Is it okay to?
Yes, you can do that.
Oh, yes.
We can do
Okay,
that.
one more question.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the use of the
polythene?
yes.
Yes. The use of this is to, if you can see that if you can see that from here, you can see that the temperature is not too hot, it's not too cold.
Yes.
Yes. So it's very different from a crop that is in direct sunshine throughout. So here, since we are trying to develop the roots, we are trying to develop the leaves for transplanting into the main fields. We put it under a black netting.
Okay.
Yes, to enhance growth.
Okay. So, looking in Zambia, strawberry farming is not on a large scale. How easy or difficult has it been for you to get herbicides, whatever you need for growing strawberries?
Strawberry is the easiest crop to grow
Wow.
in this country right now. Reason being that you can propagate your own seedlings and then doesn't get attacked that frequently by fungi and insects. So very easy.
Wow.
Anybody who's grown tomato, anybody who's grown cabbage, this is the crop that they can grow with their eyes closed.
Wow. Okay. All right, thank you.
Yeah.
I once read from somewhere that they require a lot of water. Is that true?
We are growing it under drip irrigation, so it's controlled water. So when they say a lot of water, I don't know what they mean.
Okay.
We are not flooding.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sometimes irrigate it overhead irrigation, but we grow it under drip irrigation, and it's doing quite well.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes. We have about 20,000 plants which are blooming and they're in season, fruiting, and we are picking for the market.
So I wanted to find out. I can see the plastics all over the farm. Are these for? What are they for? Are these for what I think they are?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
These are. We're trying to minimize the losses
Okay.
through birds. We know strawberry is sweet and it's got a red color and it's showing. So we have hordes of birds coming in every morning to just pick on the fruit. So we put these plastics and sticks as scarecrows. With the movement of the wind, at least they are able to scare away the birds. Yeah, so they're actually serving as a scarecrow.
Okay. So how old are the plants now?
These plants are they're about 2017, 2018, 2020, 2021. We are in our 4th year.
Wow.
So maybe in the next 1 year or so, we should think of replanting. 4 times 5, about 20 kgs every other day. So that's about 60 kgs a week. But in a good month, we can even do 100 kgs every week.
Kgs.
So that will give us about 400 kgs a month. And the price of strawberry right now is at 100 kwacha per kg. But it's not everything that we sell. You know, maybe we pick up a crop that is too soft. So we wouldn't want to take it on the market. So strawberry like that is too soft. We don't take it onto the market as fresh strawberry. That we take to the factory for value addition, and we come up with strawberry jam.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's a bit of. Okay.
This is a correct spacing. You really have to emphasize on the spacing, especially in between plants. Reason being that strawberry grows with runners. It produces babies, which we call runners. So if you put them closely together, this is what is going to happen. Just come with me. If you put them close together, this is what is going to happen. This is a perfect example. You see? There's 30 here, another 30 here, another 30 there. And because we delayed to remove the babies, they all like come together. So like this, it's very difficult to manage. How are you going to fertilize? How are they going to receive for water? The plant population here, if you may call it that, is too dense. So they are all fighting for nutrients.
Very true.
So you really have to space it. This is the correct spacing. About 30 to 45 centimeters in between plants. So that even as you work with a strawberry, you are even able to aerate it, weed, Yeah. So otherwise, this is what we have. There is the fruit. There is the fruit.
How is the plucking done? Because
yes
from here.
We don't pluck from there. We pluck from here.
From where? From the beginning.
We pluck from here. Here.
Okay.
We don't pluck from there. Reason being that we don't want to leave this stalk, because then the mother plant will think, oh, I've got a baby, I should send food there. Meanwhile, there are these babies that need to be fed. So we remove it with a stalk.
Okay.
And also when you remove it for a stalk, if you want to keep it for a day or two, this stalk enhances ripening. Yes.
Wow. Thank you. So how long does it take from the baby up to somewhere at this stage and ripening? Is it a matter of weeks, months?
We are harvesting every other day.
Okay, so it's
as
different.
long as we're in season,
Yeah.
it's very difficult to determine.
Yeah. Okay.
Because we don't know when it started ripening and when you are picking it.
Mm.
But as long, we know, like for us, we are now harvesting 3 times a week, meaning that we want to reduce all the spoilage. Because the longer you keep it in the field, it will be more ripe and very difficult to handle thereafter. There's another one there. So these, they'll be ready for harvesting tomorrow, since we harvested yesterday. So we'll come in through. So all these, we harvest when it's really red everywhere up to red. So like that one there, it's half red, so we can't pick that one.
Is this a recommended spacing for the bedding?
I remember I said the recommended space, the recommended spacing is 1 meter by 30. So this is, I think it's 1.5, because the line was used for tomatoes before. So we didn't want you to waste the line. So we just made the lines. If you see, they're closer this side. This is our new field. So we want, by the time we are getting rid of this one, at least this one is already fruited, so that there's continuity. And on top of the when you look that side, we've got a solar panel. So to run away from the problems of the Zesco supply, we've got a solar mechanized pump, and then we've also done a fish pond, which is our storage. It's our storage pond, so that at least we don't panic. We don't throw away anything. We don't burn anything. Fire on this farm is not allowed.
Wow. Wow. The smoke is not good for the plants, eh?
No, it's actually even depletes the soil. So we don't encourage any waste. We keep it, we compost it, and reuse it. Tillage Village.
Tillage. What's the meaning of tillage?
Tillage is to dig.
Oh, tillage is to. Oh, tillage. Yeah. I'm thinking it's another language.
No, tillage is to dig. We are digging. We are farmers, and it's a village. We are here to stay. So we're going to where it all ends.
Okay.
Okay. Where the juice is made.
I see we even planted lemons.
Yes, lemons. We don't even buy because of this COVID, whatever. Everybody takes a glass of lemon every day instead of going to buy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was planted 20 years ago.
Nice.
So when you're starting a farm, all the fruits, plant them as you build.
I see.
Don't wait to come and plant
Okay.
after you finish building.
Okay.
And then also when you are going to, you want to think of setting up a farm, do not cut all your trees. Build around them.
Okay.
Because usually we say, oh no, cut down the trees because we are going to build. And then you start planting.
This is a beautiful setting, actually. There's like trees everywhere. There's like the house. The trees provide fresh air.
Yes, they do. Lana Kulu. This is my mother.
Oh. Okay.
Awo twatotera lesa. Ali wapala sana pano pa farm.
So me, I'm lucky. The 60-year-old one with the mother.
Yes. Wow. Very lucky. Very lucky.
Salama na mambuya tufike koko.
Crops that you are trying out.
Okay.
These are called gooseberry.
Gooseberry. Okay.
So we want to specialize in gooseberry and strawberry. This is gooseberry.
What is gooseberry used for?
Gooseberry is a fruit. You can eat it as a fruit, but you can also use it to make jam.
Yeah.
We have the jacket. We've got the pockets. It's a pressure cooker. It's a pressure cooker. We're trying to move away from, before we used to cook in those pots, so that could only do maybe about 2 liters, 5 liters, but this is able to do 210.
Wow.
Yes, so, and then we also invested in a crusher, so that when we are making the pulp for the strawberry, it's done quickly, and doing it manually, we used to use a kitchen blender. And then we also have a filler, an automatic filler. So this will help us fill the bottles in good time.
Okay, question. Which crop or which product that you have on your farm, which product has the most demand in the market?
It's a difficult question because this is a strawberry farm, so everything else is centered on strawberry. Other activities are coming up because it's supporting the strawberry.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Remember, we're not doing the chicken for profitability for the manure. The fish, we want the water that will go into the field, which is already fertilized. Yeah, so basically what we are looking at is trying to exploit the strawberry growth.
But how's the demand for strawberry?
It's very high. Very high.
Yeah, there are few
growers. That's why the price is ridiculously high.
I see.
Yeah. It's very, very high.